artists and crafters, thanks for joining me again. Today I'm going to do a quick tutorial on 2 easy earring projects that you can do for under $10. So let's get started. Okay, so here are some of the supplies I'm going to be using today. I pulled out one of the kits that I have for sale on eBay. So I'm going to be using these little brown guys, and I'm going to be making some earrings. So I'm going to be using some chain and these little mother of pearl chips. So I wanted to pull this out. These are little findings and chain that I like to purchase necklaces from the sell racks at stores, wherever I go. I always go to the jewelry section and look for sale items that I can break down and use the chain. Chain is kind of expensive, and it's one of those things that it's better to have options when you're working with chain, because some beads, you know, some of these delicate beads are going to look better with thinner chain, and then some of the chunkier ones might look better with thicker chain. And it's always nice to have just a variety of chain on hand. I use these broken down items, and my projects come out just as nice and at a fraction of the cost. Next I'm going to be making some memory wire earrings, and you can make them large, you can make them small, and so I'm going to be using this to make a couple of hoop earrings. And these are some beads that I have this up on Poshmark, and these are a little bit more of like a geometric shape, like little octagons. These are perfect little squares, and I'll probably put one of these as a earring making kit too. So I'm going to go ahead and make some earrings out of these little guys. So, alright. Oh, let me point out too that these are just more jump rings and findings that I've taken down from other pieces, and I'm all about recycling wherever I can to save $1. It's important, you know, you can dedicate spending, you know, money on these little mother of pearls and other beads and supplies to make those designs, and you can invest money in those instead of investing money in these things that you could just recycle. So okay, let's get started. Okay, so I selected my chain and I went ahead and cut them down to the exact same length. Okay, once you get the wires cut, you can keep them this size, or you can decide to go ahead and make them smaller. And what you do to make them smaller is you just kind of gauge how big you want them. You can make them more like a teardrop. You can make them a perfect circle. It just depends on your preference. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some danglies that are more like the teardrop. So I use these because they're a little bit more like industrial strength type. And I just measure this one to be the same. And then what you want to do is you want to close off one side. And all you do is you get your strongest jewelry, needle nose jewelry pliers. And then you're gonna, this is a circle, so I'm holding it like this, and I'm gonna roll it back on itself to make a loop. Get that in focus. And then you just start stringing the beads. Okay, you want to make sure that you leave enough at the end to make your closing loop. There's two ways that you can do this. You can string it through, the loop, and then roll back, roll this guy back, or you can do two loops. You have these two loops, and if you hang them on a wire, ear wire, they're going to be kind of stiff and not really have a nice little looseness to them. So what you want to do is open one, open one side, and then loop that through the other side. And then close it off. Then you have them looping into each other. Then you get the ear wire, loop that through the top loop, close it off. Alright, thank you for joining me and coming back. I hope this tutorial was helpful. Don't forget to comment with any questions that you might have below, and give us a thumbs up. And also, if you have any ideas of projects that you'd like to see a tutorial on, go ahead and let me know in those comments below. And don't forget to check out the links and the sites that I have listed below for you. So thanks again, and I will see you next week. Bye!